so I need to give you the story time behind it. Body yada yada, nah fam, like. And we're gonna get into it this weekend vlog. Basically, we had an intruder in our apartment. Alright, good morning vlog, happy Saturday, and we're getting right back into it. I'm filming the next day from the last vlog you saw, so make sure you go follow that if you're new here. Hello, my name is Blake, I am 26 years old, I live in Washington, D.C. I am a publicist, I live alone, I work from home, and we're gonna get into it this weekend vlog. We've got a birthday party later today. I've had a little bit of a slow morning, it's like a little after 11 right now. Did some chores, I had a quick breakfast, I had one egg left, so I just like ate that quickly, and I was gonna go get a coffee, but I decided to make one instead. If you are a regular, you know that every Saturday I drop off my compost, and if you're new here, I just told you every Saturday I drop off my compost, so we're gonna go do that quickly, run to the grocery store, and then we will catch up. I definitely want to work out today. I like cannot talk right now. I definitely want to work out today. I got my birthday party later, it starts at 4. So I've got a few hours and I want to edit a vlog that I just need to finish up. The one that you just saw right before this, that one. It's almost done, but finishing touches, you know what I'm saying? Okay, quick change of plans. I decided that I'm gonna go to the grocery store tomorrow because I think I need to eat some more food in my house to like get rid of it, and I'm like, I can get eggs tomorrow morning. I'll be okay. So let's go drop off my compost. Fill up my water. Oh, my camera battery is flashing. My body really hurts, but I know that I should go work out because I will be annoyed with myself if I don't. I think I'm just gonna go do a light arm day, but we are gonna go get into it. Let me know if you like my thumbnails. Comment down below. I need help. I feel like I'm not good at them and I never really know what to do with them. I feel like for some reason I like lack creativity in that space because I'm like, I don't know, like it looks fine, like it's so annoying. Even on Instagram and stuff, I'm like, oh, I just did all the work to like make the video, like I don't have time to worry about the cover photo. I just made my smoothie. It's definitely thicker than I normally like, but whatever, we're gonna roll with it. If you saw the last vlog, you saw that at the end I mentioned that my Friday got really out of hand, and so I need to give you the story time behind it. That was currently yesterday, Friday, today's Saturday, and my apartment, whole building, we had a day with smart brevity, but basically we had an intruder in our apartment. The building was calling it a vagrant. Did not know what a vagrant was. I did have to Google that word. Full transparency. And so we wake up to a text message that says like, there's been alerts of a vagrant in the building. We're currently working on flushing them out. Weird terminology to use there. And like, rest assured, like we're on it. They're sending someone. And we're like, why are you not sending the police? Like, send the police. There's someone in the apartment. And so I start texting some of the people who live in the building. I only have some people's phone numbers, not everyone's, but commutatively, we ended up getting everyone's phone number. We made this apartment group chat for the, like, basically the entire building, explaining what was going on. And we're all updating each other, what we're seeing, what we're hearing, what we know. And yeah, basically this man came into the building twice and just like wouldn't leave. He was some type of homeless person. He wasn't really combative or like doing anything wrong, but he was like trying to open apartment doors. He was like laying on the stairs, sitting outside of people's apartment doors. I don't know how else to explain it. And we're a small building. There's only 4 floors and 2 units on each floor. So like there's only like so many bodies who come in and out, and we all kind of know who each other are at least. So we were kind of like, that's weird. So like some girls called the police. They came. They couldn't get in because our front doors were locked and nobody was going downstairs to let them out because the man was in front of their door and they were scared. So then a different group of girls called the police. They come. They let them in. They talk to the man. They get him out of the building. And then like 3 hours later, he comes back and gets back in. And so we're like, okay, he's definitely like sneaking into this building somehow. And we're like, how is he getting in? There's really only like there's 3 entrances on the main floor, so it has to be one of them. And we clearly think the front door is not the option because we're like, this just doesn't make sense. So we're all like texting each other trying to figure this out. And then he's back in the building, and then we're like hearing coughing noises, and we're like, okay, where is that coming from? He's like trying the door handles again. He's hiding in the trash room. He's got a suitcase. He has a charcuterie board. I'll insert a photo of the charcuterie board here. And the whole time our building management is like not, they're like updating us like 2 hours behind because we're all talking to each other and communicating with each other. Like we all know what's going on. We are all in this giant group chat that we made. Half of us are like standing in the lobby just like talking about what's going on. Police, again, then another round of police came. I let them in and explained to them what was going on. And I was like, hey, I'm like, he's clearly getting in one of these 3 entrances. I think he's upstairs sitting in front of one of the apartment and then they walk up the stairs, they find him, whatever. They take him outside, and then it took a while because they couldn't arrest him because somebody from our management wasn't here to prove that he didn't live here, and we didn't have a no trespassing sign. So we just learned a lot. The police really had to educate us. Finally, someone from our building came like 8 hours later. We were all very annoyed with that. For context, I'm like one of the older people I feel like who live in my building. I'm only 26, so like we're all young. We're like all basically like fresh out of college kids. There's a handful of older people, but it was just like, I'm not dealing with this. It's a Friday on the workday. It started at like 9 a.m. and it literally went all day until like 5 p.m. It was an all day extravaganza of this intruder, this vagrant coming in and out of our building. And the good thing is that he wasn't dangerous or doing anything. He wasn't, I don't think, trying to rob anyone. He was just very out of his mind, delusional, homeless, mental health, who probably did not know what was going on. He had to be escorted away just because we were like, politely, we don't want you in our building. Much love, stay safe, do other things. But yeah, that was like crazy. And so we ended up like meeting everyone in our building through this day because we're all like, what the fuck is going on? We're all like coming out of our door, like peeking our heads out. Like it was literally so funny. We're like running around these police officers. Our building's not even big, but we're like walking through every crevice. We're like, how is he getting in? Like there has to be some explanation. And then we had a trauma bonding night. We ended up having a little wine night. And then I met up with my friends afterwards. It was actually kind of cute. You know, like we found a sense of community. I feel like, you know, anything that brings us together brought us together. Your charcuterie board, it looked great. I don't know where you got that from or how you got that in here, but like, please don't. we don't need that. I get going because I'm definitely not wearing this gym outfit. What's up, y'all? Welcome to my week after work as a 26-year-old living in Washington, D.C. So on Monday, I got invited. Okay, y'all, I just did a little bit of work, personal YouTube stuff, you saw, whatever. Today, it's Lunar New Year weekend / like week. I don't know exactly. Now, when is it? I'm not gonna act like I know what's going on. But it's Lunar New Year season. Oh, it was on Wednesday the 29th. Okay, period. But they're doing a parade here in DC in our Chinatown area, and it starts at 2. It's 12:30, so I'm going to start getting ready because I do want to go check it out, and then I think I'm going to stop at Cezanne after that, which is the store in Georgetown, you know, the hall from the last, you know, you got it? Okay. I was also going to go to the store and get a coffee, but I need to go to the grocery store. We're going to do that when we come back later tonight. I didn't make this coffee good. I don't know why, so I was like, have not been eager to drink it, but I need to like up my coffee game. I really think I need to invest in a latte machine or something, you know, because an espresso machine, because I'm just like not vibing with my at-home coffee anymore for some reason. You know, will it actually work? Will it stick? Or am I just trying to make up an excuse to get a new coffee machine? You know, like, let me know. But if you have one that you recommend or one that you like, leave a comment down below. I am all ears. I've seen a couple people post ones that they've gotten at like a Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Sitch, and obviously like ones on Amazon. But let me know, you know, because I feel like those are notorious for like coming off like really well, and they're expensive, but then they like kind of break and suck. Like, I used to be a barista and I feel like ours always had issues. I don't know. Let me know. But let's get ready. Okay, I made it to a viewing spot. I was getting confused and having to keep looking at a map because I was like, am I in the right area? But I think I'm right. There's other people around me, so I'm like, we're gonna rock with it. I wanted to go watch it by the Friendship Bridge, but it's really packed over there, so I'm like, this spot will do. Well, that was super cute and fun. Loved watching everything. I feel like I had actually a pretty good spot, so got the clips that I wanted, saw the things, did the do. Now I'm gonna head over to Georgetown to go to Cezanne, and I will catch you all when I get there. Shopping adventure has come to an end. I literally bought nothing except for this coffee, so goes to show how good of a shopper I am. Total flop, but gotta get home, make some dinner. I'll see y'all when I get home. Okay, you can probably hear the meat cooking behind me. I'm disgusting and I was craving some ground beef, so I got some and I'm making it. I also stopped at Trader Joe's quick and just got a lot of dairy products. It's giving, wow, tell me you're from Wisconsin without telling me you're from Wisconsin. I got some Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, and a thing of milk. So I'm gonna put this away, make some dinner quick, and we will catch up when I'm done. Finally sat down with my dinner. It has been a long day. I feel like Sundays are the days where I do not do anything. I'm very much like, I have to stay home all Sunday. Like, I can't even leave the house. Like, at least I don't want to. Clearly I did today. Got him. Made like a little like noodle dish with the ground beef and cabbage, cheese, a ton of soy sauce. I ended up making some rice and throwing that in here too. It's pretty good. It's feeling inspired from the Lunar New Year parade. That was cute. And yeah, so at Cezanne, bruh, their sizing is a little whack. I'm gonna be completely honest, because it's like European and Parisian or whatever. They are not built for the American body. Like, body yada yada. Nah, fam. Like, I was out here getting body dysmorphia and an eating disorder just from trying shit on. Like, a large was like small on me and a little tight. And then an extra large was like kind of awkwardly baggy in like certain areas. And everything was really long on the waist, like it went down. Like, this is like obviously it's like an oversized-ish flannel, whatever. But just like everything went to like past the waist, and I hate that. God bless the workers there. Like I said, they are the nicest people ever, because I was out here asking for a large and an extra large and everything I tried on. They're constantly going to the back for me. Like, I was really trying to make something work. I was really hoping their jeans would work out for me. Nah, that was like out the window. There was no... I tried on a 32. They're like skinny jeans. I can barely get them on. I'm like, now what in the hell? I go to a 33 and I'm like, now why are these ginormous?
She's a mammoth, of course. And she has blonde hair.
So I was like, this, I can't. Like, I was dying. I was so hot too. I was like sweating balls. I was like, I gotta go. That was that. And then I stopped by Warby Parker. I'm really wanting to get a new pair of glasses, and I'm obviously gonna keep these ones because I do think that they really work for my face and I love them. But I just thought it would be fun to get a different pair to like switch it up and like add in, you know, like depending on the outfit. So I found this green pair that I really, really like, and I was like, okay, do I really just like them because like I'm wearing all green today and they're green? So I'm gonna go back at the end of this next week or whatever. Like, I was like, let me sleep on it. I'll come back with fresh eyes, literally, see how I like them. And then there was a black pair that I really like too. I just feel like a darker frame. Like, these are obviously light and clear. Let me just like switch it up, you know, like YOLO swag. And another bite of food. I also didn't have lunch, so I'm like starving. So I definitely also, this is like this is like, sorry, my brain going in 100 different directions. This is like color palette of my life. Like, love a neon pop, I love orange, and like this green. Like, that is so Blake coded. Good morning, y'all. It is the next day. My camera battery died when I was getting ready for bed. Charged her up. I charged myself. I went to bed at like 10 o'clock. Like, I was in my bed at like 9:40. Read my book, did my journaling. Like, so proud of myself. I woke up and I went to the gym. I got up at 6:30. It's 8 o'clock right now. I'm back, about to make myself some breakfast. And in the last vlog, I was literally just talking about being a morning person. And look, I just manifested that. Let's see if we can keep it up. So I'm gonna have some oatmeal. There was literally no eggs at Trader Joe's yesterday when I stopped by. And I was like, wow, the egg crisis, like, I feel like when you hear about things on the internet, you're kind of like, yeah, okay, whatever, like, that's not real. And then it hits you, and then you're like, oh my god, it is real. Boop. I'm gonna eat this quick. I'm gonna do a quick little thing for work because I'm actually going to meet Izzy and Gabby at a coffee shop today. We're gonna co-work together, so I just want to get this one thing out of my way, and then I will get ready and be on my way.
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before the new. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I missed.
We're over here.
Sorry.
You signed. Bye, vlog.
Bye.
I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, bye.
Bye. Okay, co-working day over. Headed back home. I've got one more meeting. This car's about to hit me. And then we're going to be done for the day. I already worked out this morning because, like I said, I got up and at 'em. Loving that for me. I'm currently in Clarendon, Northern Virginia, but I'm like, maybe I'll go on a run this afternoon or something. Like, I don't know what to do with myself. I don't have plans tonight. Like, it's so crazy when you start the day early. You got so much free time.